Welcome to our tutorial on Sage business cases. After watching this video, you will have the ability to explain what Sage business cases is and how it works. Sage business cases covers both traditional business related disciplines while also filling known content gaps with cases that provide diverse global viewpoints and cover underrepresented and emerging trends in the business world. Sage brings its editorial expertise in the fields of business and management to this collection, which has been created to help students develop their own best practices and prepare for professional success. With the variety of case types and interactive multimedia elements included throughout the resource, Sage Business Cases places an emphasis on keeping students engaged throughout their learning journey. This collection also provides a great opportunity for faculty to incorporate timely, relevant case studies into their courses. While Sage Business Cases is a natural fit for both undergraduate and graduate level business and management students, this is a truly interdisciplinary collection of cases that can also be used by students and programs outside the business school. The link to Sage Business Cases can typically be found on your library's website, either in an A to Z database list or on a discipline-specific page. If you have any questions about how to access foreign business cases at your institution, please contact your library. Once on the Sage Business Cases homepage, users can utilize the quick search box to search for cases, browse all cases, or use the editor's choice carousel to start exploring content. If the user chooses to browse, there are a variety of options to choose from. The first option is to browse by discipline. Users will find many foundational business disciplines listed here, including accounting, finance, and economics, as well as interdisciplinary topics such as entrepreneurship, leadership, and marketing. The other management specialties title includes cases on sports management, non-profit management, e-commerce, hospitality and tourism management, and more. Next, users will see the ability to browse Sage Originals cases. These are cases published by Sage that highlight typically underrepresented and overlooked areas of business education. Users can browse all Sage Originals cases or view cases in series such as family business, immigrant entrepreneurs, social impact, sustainability, women and leadership, and more. Before we look at other browse options, let's take a look at the Express cases, which are a unique Sage Originals case type. Express cases are short, news-driven cases that address current events in the business world and enable users to connect theory to practice. Express cases are published in batches of 10 every other month for a total of 60 cases published per year. They provide an excellent opportunity for faculty to easily incorporate cases into their courses without requiring students to do any advanced preparation. Once in an Express case, users will notice every case includes an abstract and learning outcomes sections describing the issue and why it's news and discussion questions. Within Express cases, users will also find links to additional relevant outside sources, which provide the opportunity to further explore and expand their knowledge on the topic. Let's return to our browse options. The Enhanced Cases tab gives users options to browse cases that include multimedia elements such as embedded data, video, or audio, as well as cases that include teaching notes. Cases with audio have been developed in partnership with NPR's Planet Money podcast and include an abstract learning objectives, discussion questions, and teaching notes, as well as the podcast's audio and transcript, both of which can be downloaded. Sage Business Cases is a global collection with over 120 countries represented using the region browse dropdown. Users can access both cases, global in nature, as well as cases providing perspectives from countries around the world. Sage partners with over 25 content providers. These are institutions and organizations from around the world that provide vetted expertise in their areas of specialty. Users can view more information about each content provider and see all cases from the Content Partners tab. Now that we've seen all of the browse options, let's get into a case enhanced with data and video. This is a full-length Sage Originals case from the Immigrant Entrepreneurs series. At the top of the case, users will see a variety of information about the case, including hyperlinks to access additional related content. All cases include an abstract and learning outcomes. This case discusses the entrepreneurial journey of Leslie Tita, a Cameroonian immigrant to the United States, who founded a co-working space, an incubator called IO Spaces. Users will explore a variety of aspects of entrepreneurship throughout this case, including the role of failure and adaptability, as well as the motivations and challenges of immigrant entrepreneurs. Looking at the On This Page box, users will be able to view all sections of the case at a glance and can easily jump to a section of interest. This case includes both embedded data sets from Sage Data, another Sage library resource, as well as embedded video content. The first section of the case, which discusses Leslie's entrepreneurial background, includes a video interview where he recounts his experience immigrating to the United States. The video includes optional closed captioning, the ability to increase or decrease the playback rate, and a downloadable transcript. Continuing on in the case, users will come to the first live interactive embedded dataset from Sage Data. The inclusion of datasets in Sage business cases allows users to engage with real data in practice and improve their data literacy. This dataset looks at bachelor's degrees awarded by race in Washington, D.C. and Maryland in 2018. Source and dataset information is available for every dataset. Also, users can download, export, or cite the dataset from the case. Many cases include discussion questions which faculty can use to spark conversation, either in an in-class environment or in an online discussion forum, for users engaging with cases for their own learning and development. Discussion questions are a good opportunity for a knowledge and understanding check. Let's talk about the helpful functions built into the platform. Users will see these icons in every case across the collection, which will enable them to copy a permalink to the case, get citations in a variety of formats, share a link to a case via email or other third-party platforms, increase or decrease the text size on the page, embed content directly from the platform into a learning management system or website, and download the case content as a PDF. Let's return to the top of the page to look at the Teaching Notes tab. Teaching Notes provide helpful information to faculty who are interested in using cases in the classroom. In addition to a case summary and teaching objectives, the teaching notes include a target audience, suggested teaching strategy, and suggested answers to the discussion questions. All Sage Originals cases come with teaching notes, as do a majority of cases from our content partners. The Teaching Notes tab is locked and can only be accessed through a verification code, which faculty can request from the library. Faculty will need to create a Sage knowledge profile in order to enter the verification code and unlock the teaching notes. Please note that a profile is not a requirement for students or any user who does not need access to teaching notes, but the profile does offer some additional benefits. First, with a profile where users can create and save lists of content. These lists are embeddable and shareable, which make them an excellent way to gather content for research guides, assignments, or as supplementary content for courses. The second function of the profile is the ability to save searches. Users can both run and edit their search from their profile. This is a useful avenue for sharing content related to a topic without curating a specific list. In addition to the content, there are some additional resources on the platform both librarians and faculty may find useful. From the information for drop-down menu, users can access information for specific user types or a general FAQ. Instructors can find title lists, general resource information, or instructions on how to add content to a course using LTI. They can also request custom content recommendations to fit with their syllabi. The Information for Librarians page includes information on indexing and discovery, as well as library communications and promotional materials. Another important resource on the platform is the Accessibility Guide, which is located at the bottom of any page and linked in the About section. This page is intended as a user guide to the site's accessibility features and provides a dedicated email address for any accessibility questions or requests. We hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions, please contact us at journalsales@sagepub.in.